Uh, Good Sunday, good Saturday afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Solo Dolo Sports Facebook page. I am here with the Seattle Sonics offseason. How you guys doing? Welcome. Welcome to the last offseason I'm doing for this series. This is of course the Seattle Sonics franchise I started back on my Nintendo Switch with NBA 2K22. We are now going into NBA 2K24. And so I figured this is the last time I'm going to do an off season with you guys. The last video, me doing actual video on it. I will do other off seasons, of course. I'm pretty much stuck on this series. I got the team I want, got the universe I want, and I'm going to stick with it. But this is going to be my last official video doing an off season for this for this series. So I'm gonna get that done today, so I can go ahead and get into season 4. I figure do this off season, get into season 4, probably do weekly videos on it, and by the time college football starts, this will be winding down, and I will be just focusing on college football. So I'm gonna hit the ground running on this because if you got the regular season, of course, and then you got the playoffs. And of course, I want to be able to do the playoffs and all that stuff. So you figure I got about a month and a half to knock this out. That way, I can be focused on my college football stuff I want to do in August. I can also be focused on the show and the Super Mega Baseball 4 thing I'm doing with the Chargers. So I'm going to hit the ground running. I got a general idea of what I want to do, and we're gonna take this on right now. Of course, as you guys know, played the Memphis Grizzlies. Could not get a win on our home floor, but we won on the road. But Grizzlies were just the better team. Won 4 games. They won 4-1. We got a playoff win, but that wasn't enough. And the Grizzlies go on. The Grizzlies go on to the second round, semifinals. And not bad for our first season in the playoffs. Would I like to have gotten wins on my home floor? Yes, I would have, but just didn't happen. So we are in off-season mode. And I will sim the rest of the playoffs and find out who won the championship. Of course, as you guys know, the NBA season is over. The Denver Nuggets, who would have guessed that the Denver Nuggets would be the world champions right now? I don't think anyone would have took that bet. I wouldn't have even believed it. I wouldn't even believed it. But here we are, because Jokic is pretty much unstoppable at this point. And here you can see we got the untouchables. I got a pretty solid starting five. I got Jalen Suggs, of course, who's a star, who's an actual star, you know, going to be here for the duration of this series. I'm hoping. Don't look to get rid of him. The idea of entering free agents is very enticing to me, but I'm not convinced it's my best option because it's not, man. You need to be here. You need to be in Seattle. We're we're working up something good in Seattle, and you're a big part of it. 21 points per game in the playoffs. He actually stepped his game up in the playoffs. We gave him more minutes, and he did really well. In fact, every pretty much after the second season where he kind of was down from the first season as far as scoring points, his points per game went up, and he just was a better player for us. I don't look for that to change, and I'm in the long haul with Demontre James. I mean, with Demontre James, with Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs will be the guy. Eldon James, however, I don't know. I think Eldon James, I can work with him, but if we can get someone a little bit better, we can get someone better, I would be interested in a trade for him. His contract is not that much. We can get rid of him. We can bring it. We can either take a higher draft pick, or we can look for another player on another team. But if that doesn't happen, we will work with him for this and go into this fourth season with him. But I do look for him to be a trade option. Um, just too inconsistent, but pretty good when he's good. I'm really curious to see what I'm worth out on the open market once my current deal is over. He might be traded. Might be trade bait. Might be trade bait. I don't know. Of course, we got Bridges and Williams. They were given contracts. They're going to be here. He wants to see what he's open on a free market, but I do think we got him locked into a contract. And I don't look to trade Miles Bridges because he does too much for us. I think he goes into a final year. I think this year will be his final year, where his cap hits 20. Or was it that 26? What age is he now? 26? I think we're going into 2024 season. Either way, I don't look to get rid of him. I don't look to trade him. I'm going to go in the long haul with Miles Bridges. Robert Williams is the same way. I don't look to get rid of him. He's going to be here. I'm going to see what he's feeling. I'm feeling easy about how things are going. How you feeling easy? He wants to test his value in the open market, but I'm not looking to let him go. Unless some real good deals. I could put him on the trade thing and see what teams will give up, what a team would be willing to give up for him. But I'm really kind of don't want to do that. Plus, I'm liking what he's doing for me right now. So I don't look to get rid of him. And then you got Joffrey Fleming, who was a rookie last year. Honestly, he probably should have been coming off the bench. He obviously probably should have been coming off the bench, but we used him. He was in the starting rotation, and I think he did pretty well. I think he needs to get better at shooting. But other than that, I don't look to. Do I look to bring in someone else for him? Probably not. But I do think that he needs to get better, and he's happy here. He likes it here. We like him here. We don't want to get rid of him. Lester Atkins is the future. I think he can stay. He's interested in what they're saying in the open market, but we're not interested in getting rid of him. He's going to play off the bench. He's a center coming off the bench for Robert Williams. I don't look to get rid of him. In fact, I'm trying to find his contract. We have him for a while. I think when it's highlighted in blue, I don't know what it means when it's highlighted in blue. But I'm taking that means that's the money we owe him, and we will not let him go. Because he's a restricted free agent. So he can't go out in the open market unless we let him go out in the open market. And then if we put him out in the open market, the team has to match what we're giving him. So they're going to have to pay him. I'm looking to keep Pascal, of course, and Gunn was put on a 1-year deal. I hope to bring him back. Joffrey Fleming, of course, is safe. O'Connor, he's safe. He's 19 years old. I want to develop him. Tristan Thompson is probably going to be let go in the open market as an unrestricted free agent. Just gotten old, and we need to move on from the older players on our team. Trey Burke's the same way. He's going to probably be let go. Of course, Mott's could work with him. I don't know. Just a role player, a bench role player. I don't see myself getting rid of him. Lamar Stevens is probably expendable, pretty much. Thomas is definitely expendable. And I don't know what to do with Tador. I think Tador is really good off the bench, though. Right now, he's at his 57 overall because of the injury that he suffered. Would he have made a difference against the Grizzlies in the playoffs? I have no idea. But we'll see. I had enough of Seattle. I'm signing with a new team this offseason. He could be trade bait. He's injured right now, but he could be trade bait. I can trade him during the offseason. I think in the offseason it kind of doesn't matter. So he could be trade bait. I didn't really want to get rid of him. But if he doesn't want to be here, I don't really want to keep him here. So I do have a plan, but I do realize that we don't have, because we made the playoffs. I don't have the draft capital unless I trade up in the draft. I don't look to trade up in the draft. So I don't know. I think our whole thing is to retain some of these players, let some of these players go, and to get bench players in the draft that we can develop. But mostly, I don't look to do anything as far as big trades in the draft like I did last year. I'm looking to move on from that, and that's about it. And let me check. I'll check. I'm sure they're not saying anything about the draft. Let me see the mock. I have a really good point guard in Vitaly Markov. I guess he's one of those foreign Ukraine players coming over here, and he's getting a lot of love. He's number one as far as ranking. Ceiling, Gary Payton. This guy's the best shot creator in the draft. Effortless handle, looks extremely smooth on the court, makes it look easy from an athletic standpoint. Very skilled shooter from the mid-range. Weaknesses per offensive anticipation. Might play bad plays from time to time. But yeah, that's an interesting point guard. We're of course not looking for a point guard. There's a nice little power forward. Donnell Malone from Wyoming. All NBA, ceiling. Outstanding Virgo, should be able to provide rim protection, very capable of low post defender, but not spectacular scorer when posted up. There's another center. Alonzo Mourning is his ceiling, appears to have knack for steals, hits the three with some consistency. Now that's pretty good if you can get a center that can shoot some threes, a big man that can shoot some threes. That's where the current NBA is going. He's a good low post scorer. That's what you want. His play by project when it comes to ball distribution. Pure reflexes always seems a step behind the action. Okay. So he's not a surefire guy. There's another center. Marcus Gasol is Paris Bass from Baylor. Marcus Scar, all-star, good dunker, really solid finisher overall, is a good low post scorer. Fundamentally sound, low post defender, gets the job done. Weaknesses tend to make pushes with the ball on occasion. Poor reflexes always seem to step behind the action. No. Bobcats. There's a shooting guard, Taylor Kennedy, which they saying his stock has went down. Stock's down. Taylor Kennedy. Stojakovic, All NBA, Taylor Kennedy. Extremely smooth on the court, makes it look easy from an athletic standpoint. Very skilled shooter from the mid-range. Nice lift on his jump shot, should help him get off in traffic. Weaknesses per offensive pitch, makes bad plays from time. Pretty good. Looks like a pretty solid player. Zach George, Knicks. Dwight Howard, All NBA. Solid on ball defender, can steal the rock on occasion. Shows a lot of heart when rebounding. Also, way to get to the ball. League second jump should become a real weapon for him in the pros. Poor court vision really hurts his ability to play in most offenses. Need work on his mid-range shooting. Power forward from Tennessee, Luther Cannon. Draymond Green is his ceiling. Decent one-on-one defender, usually able to stay with shiftier players. Gets to the rim okay, really good at finishing once he does. Has a nice shooting form, hits the mid-range shots regularly. Weaknesses, so to grab new offense that often appears unaware. But you can work on that. But if he's got that kind of skill set, might want him. I don't think he's worth. I don't think none of these guys are worth trading up for. I would be interested in a small forward though. What do you say about this guy, Bruce Bowen? Which, dress around the rim, goes up strong, incredibly can play a 12-foot hoop. Could definitely develop into a really good player. Low average court vision versus our rise fair. Repertoire performance bully when posted up. Doesn't pass as much as he should. Vision isn't great. But how's the shooting? Can he shoot? Because I need someone that can shoot. Nuggets, Corey Battle is that they have mocking the Nuggets taking. Anthony Davis, All NBA. Now that's a good ceiling. Good, but not great pickpocket ability at this stage of development. Knows when to hit the boards, pulls out a fair amount of rebounds. Credible leaper can play on a 12-foot hoop. Weaknesses, not the sharpest tool in the shed. Offensively, makes big mistakes. Hate to hear that. Hate to hear that. Pistons, looking for power forward, Lewis Webster from Alabama. Dennis Rodman, that's a big thing. Has got some potential to turn to perennial all-star someday. Good reflexes, seem to be able to anticipate action on the floor. Fundamentally sound low post rebounder, gets the job done. Weaknesses, below average defender. Mid-range shot isn't too reliable, but can hit it occasionally. Not a good three-point shooter, but made some when left wide open. So, all right, pretty much Dennis Rodman, a Dennis Rodman type player, but you want to hear the rebounds. The stock is up on him. Stock's up on Corey Battle too. Here's a small forward that looks to be mocked to the Magic. Jorge Batista, Devion George. Press around the rim, goes up strong. Curl Lieber can play a 12-foot hoop. Devin into a really good player. Not the sharpest tool in the shed offense. Make big mistakes. Or Pulley would post it up. Doesn't pass as much as he should. Vision is great. But how's the shooting? That's what I really kind of want to know. Another small forward, which he has no. Okay, really good. Once he does not shoot from some mid-range shots regularly, only make the basic reads on offside vision at best. So they got new offense off appears unaware, pulls out occasional but not nearly consistent enough. It's not good. Shooting guard. Not really shooting guard. BJ Graves, Evan Turner. Doesn't have much three-point shooting ability. Yeah, we don't want. Now we're trading up for Rockets. Point guard, power forward, center, Gani Lee. Small forward to the Grizzlies. Stab Billy with regard to see. We might can get this guy. We can get some guys late. Let's have some ability with regard to getting steals. Seems to be positioning himself well on defense. Very skilled shooter from long distance. That's good. Won't scare anyone when he's in the low post. Has questionable basketball IQ and quarter writers. One of the poorer passers in the draft. Not a playmaker. Yeah, that's not good. They're mocking a center to us, Magnus, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name. He has no NBA comparisons. Tremendous finisher, plays above the rim, very capable low post defender, but not spectacular. Has shown some ability to steal. What position he plays? He plays center. Okay. Has his scoring with his back to the basket. Not the best shooter from perimeter. Needs work. But I don't really expect that from a center. But I guess in today's NBA, you need to expect that from a center that can shoot. He's very pugnacious often when distributing the ball. Just get to the post and you'll be fine. That's all you need to do. Just get to the post, bro. That's all you need to do. Wars. Courtney Williams. Kevin Love, all-star. That's the ceiling. Boxes out well, finds a way to pull down difficult rebounds. Really good finisher, powers through contact. Has a knack for blocking shots. Solid defender. That sounds cool. Has questionable basketball IQ and court awareness. But he's a late pick. All the other stuff really sounds good for a late pick. Of course, there's 36 teams in this league. All right. NBA.com. Where was I? Draft Express. Okay, good. I hate this. I hate this controller so much. Any other shooting guard? Simon Strickland, Gerald Green. When you get into the second round, you're going to get what you're going to get. You're not going to get really great players. Good at vision once he does get leaper, can score through traffic. I don't see anyone that just makes me go, wow, I need to trade up for these guys. Everyone has a weakness somewhere. Byron Felder goes at the rim, goes up strong, good athlete hops, can take guys off the dribble a bit, has a little bit of shake to his game. More fully when posted up, can hit occasional mid shake when left wide open. Power forward. Just looking over these guys. Jason Henderson, George Lynch, PJ Tucker out the league. PJ Tucker's not out of the league. I just saw him. Doesn't he play with the Sixers? He didn't do great, but he plays for the Sixers. Too frequently. Makes some bonehead plays on offense too frequently. Charles Smith, starter, knows how to help out teams when needed. Has shown some bit at blocking shots, breaking below post defender. But not bad for a center in the second round. Like you're going to get someone just really great in the second round, which can happen, but it doesn't happen a lot. Maka Abraham should be able to hit jumpers from beyond the three-point line regularly. Yeah, we would kind of need that. That would be nice. Solid on ball defender can still rock on occasion. Solid vertical leaps. That could jump too good too, which could help on offensive glass. Has a tendency of missing a wide open man a little too often. Actually, integral defense needed to succeed. Poor passing, fundamental, doesn't hit guys in the pocket. Basically, a bench guy, a strong bench guy, and not really even that strong. Just getting a look at these guys. But not a draft that you can get really excited about. And of course, I have no draft names on here, but we will be interested. So we're going to have to put these guys on the draft board. Donnell Malone does stand out. I'll put him on there. I just don't think this guy. I'm not even going to look at Markov. I don't think he's definitely going to get picked number one. We don't need a point guard anyway, so he can come off the bench. But by the time my pick comes up, unless I trade up, I'm not going to get that guy. It's not going to happen. Peter Bonner, we can at least scout him. Would be nice to get we'll check out a small forward too. Let's see. Just to scout him more. Just get a look at him. A lot of centers in this draft. Paris Bass. He won't be there. By the time I go out, he won't even be there. By the time I pick, he won't even be there. I'll tell you where it might be interesting at power forward though. And I heard too many bad things about Jawan Carlisle. That just scares me off of him. I think he's going to be a bum. I just think he's going to be a bum. We don't need a bum. Austin Parker. Why is he highlighted? I guess. Oh, I got more. I can put more names on here. Good. I can do my scouting. I can do a real good board. Let's see where these guys are ranked and where we can kind of try to get them. I really don't want a two-way player. This player currently has a contract with an overseas team and is ineligible to sign for an NBA contract for 2 years. His salary will remain with the draft deal until he's able to sign an NBA contract. And I need you to come over now. I don't need to wait for you while you play overseas. Because I think that's another thing 2K needs to work on, or the NBA needs to work on. If you're going to do, which is becoming a more global league anyway, it's a global league anyway, and you're getting a lot of these foreign players from other countries, well, you should have sort of like a foreign sort of leagues where you can develop these guys so you can see them and watch them develop. Sort of like baseball with the foreign team thing. I think they do that, but we never hear about it. Or if they do, I don't know if they do that or not, but if they don't, it's something they probably need to do. It'd be nice. It would be nice. And I am taking forever, and I'm sorry, guys, but I haven't really done my scouting the way I should have done it, so I'm sort of doing it now. I'm sort of doing it right now. I know a lot of these guys are not going to make it to my board. I'm not going to be able to draft most of these guys. And then you get into the C's really quickly. It doesn't look like a great draft. It looks like a very draft. Like, yeah, it's okay, but it's not great. And Carlisle just scared me. But I'll still put him on the board. But I'm probably not going to pick him. But they'll scout him because I just need to know, okay, can you at least shoot? Can you at least shoot? That's all I need you to do. I need you to shoot. No, you can stay on there. I need you to shoot. That's all I need you to do. Gotta find these little late picks that I can get, I can look at. Billy Barrett. DJ Anderson. We're gonna add him. Graham Burks. Put him on the list. I think I only got two picks. I only got two picks anyway. I think. I'm not sure. I'm about to get off here anyway. Not a very great draft. Not interesting enough. At least with a 19-year-old, you could, like, if they come in at 22, 23, and they're already kind of not very highly rated, it's kind of bad because you rather get them young, right, and you can work with them. It's hard to work with guys that are lowly rated and you don't have time to develop them either. Just not a great draft. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody just gets me excited. Like when I saw, you know, Eldon James, I got excited. When I saw Jeffrey Fleming, I got excited. I just don't see it with this draft. My draft board. That's my draft board. Okay. All right. I'm 30 minutes in. I haven't really even done anything. We're going to simulate these playoffs. Of course, you know, the Nuggets, of course, in real life, won everything. The Nuggets aren't even in this playoffs. You know, the teams that are usually good in this series have been the Pelicans, who won it all last year, OKC, you know, and of course Golden State, always there. LA's always there, you know, from the West anyway. But we'll see who wins the championship this year in this series. Pittsburgh Force have been eliminated. Memphis and Golden State. Golden State goes in there. It'll be the Golden State Warriors, as predicted, have won the NBA title. Steph Curry does it again. He just keeps doing it. And he is your finals MVP. 24 points a game, which seems kind of low for him. 36 years old, of course. He's getting older. He's got a contract that pays him more money than God. He is insane. Just gets it done, man. He just gets it done, man. The Hawks made it to the finals, just not enough. And they played 7 games. They went 7 games with that. Baltimore got eliminated in the first round. Pittsburgh got eliminated in the first round. They took the Atlanta Hawks to 7 games. Over on our side, I think we were the only expansion team from our side to make it on the West. So yeah. Golden State always has been a problem. Hawks no match for Warriors. Warriors close out Hawks, win NBA title. That's who we're chasing, man. We're chasing the Warriors. We are chasing the Warriors and everybody else to be a team that can challenge for a title in the West. So let's go ahead and get to it. Player retirements. Looks like the Bobcats may be without the service of Cooper Dyke next year. Rumors are he wants to test value in free agency this summer. League source reported that Sexton will declare free agency this summer. We'll see what the market holds for him. Not looking to get anyone big in free agency. I'm looking to stay cheap, keep our money low, and not spend a lot of money on free agents. I want to grow this team organically. I do not want a big contract. Not a big contract like you pay a player $40, $50 million a year. We're not doing that. So we'll go to player retirements. And Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay has retired. Marcus Aldridge has retired. DeAndre Jordan has retired. Brook Lopez has retired. Robin Lopez has retired. James Johnson, Markieff Morris, Aaron Baines, Kent Bazemore, Iman Shumpert, who's still playing, Joe Ingles, Justin Holiday, Dang, Bogdanovich. Oh, okay. Gary Harris, Langston Galloway, TJ McDonald, Monday Hollis Jefferson, Duncan Robinson. He was only pro for he wasn't even there that long. He was just in the finals in real life. We're not that far ahead. Duncan Robinson retired. Cody Martin retired. That's insane. I'm looking for Tristan to retire, but he won't. He probably won't. He probably will not retire. And these names are. It's amazing how many players come to the NBA and they really don't have a career. They're just there. And you never notice them. And then they retire, and it's like you played in the NBA and nobody knows who you are. Or you're just that player that just was around for a little bit, made your money, and you're not in the league anymore. I don't recognize any of these names anymore. There's a lot of names. But it's probably like that too, because it's like, well, not a lot of guys are going to be well known in the NBA. Some of them go in and they retire. There's for you better be the best staff I has decided it is time to retire. Wait a minute, I did not mean to do that. Mike Budenholzer, which I think he was the Bucks head coach. He decided to retire. He wished he retired. He actually got fired. And 2 years ago, he was holding up a NBA championship trophy, a Larry O'Brien trophy. Now he's freaking fired. But in this universe, he decided to retire. He retired. That's where you can see how the league has been realigned. Of course, we will not realign this league. This league is perfect. It's the league I always wanted. I wish I did this with the Wild, but I'm glad I did this with the Sonics on this game. I really like this league. You got 36 teams. You got Vancouver has basketball back. Seattle's got basketball back. We put a basketball team in San Diego, which honestly I think they should be in Las Vegas. I think, but that's the team they give you in the game. So I just went ahead and brought back the Surf because they're just there. Pittsburgh, Forest, that really goes good in the Atlantic. Cincinnati, being in the Central is pretty good. With Cleveland, that's a great rivalry to have. And the Baltimore Barons belong in the Southeast. This is the perfect league. I like this league. And now we're going to hit at the draft lottery. The Rockets. Celtics. Nailed a lottery pick. Pistons. 17. For 5 consecutive seasons. And the team was actually good. They have a really good team in this universe. They have a really good team. Magic. Never drafted with the number one pick. Really? I mean, Denver won a championship. I guess after Denver wins a championship, I think anybody can win a championship now. Just gotta get the right players. Except the Timberwolves. I don't think the Timberwolves will ever win a championship. They're just bad. That's a bad franchise. They have some good players though, but they're just the Timberwolves. Denver Nuggets in here, they suck. Like they're supposed to suck. They're not supposed to. Denver's not supposed to be this good, man. Because it's Denver. But somehow they were able to. They were able to win, man. Just gotta get the right players. So Timberwolves got 2 picks. First round. Make the playoffs for the first time in 8 seasons. Wow, that's a gap. Trailblazers. Wild. Pick at 8. I'd have never landed the top pick in the draft. Well, they just existed. The Knicks selected Maurice Pittman with the 4th pick last year. Who I never heard of. I didn't hear much from him. The Kings with the 6th overall pick. That means the Buckeyes have leapfrogged into the top 4. While the Kings will keep their own pick this year, it now means their pick next year will belong to the Timberwolves. Oh, the Timberwolves just keep getting draft capital. Sango Surf at 5. And his OKC didn't need no more help. Okay, it went to Cincinnati. My guys had never picked number 1. And then there were 3. The Suns. Their pick goes to the Suns. This pick represents the 3rd consecutive year the Suns have held a lottery pick. OKC as if they needed more help. If the Pelicans needed more help too, they got the 2 picks. They must have did some trading or something because, good God, you're already great. Now you get like the number 1 and number 2 pick. Man, via the Clippers. Yeah, the Clippers just gave that pick to them. And the Pelicans, who won the championship last year, is getting the number 1 pick because they traded with Milwaukee. Well, that's a crock, man. I don't agree with that. With the Wizards, they have the higher pick here, so they'll keep it instead. I guess the rich get richer, man. Pelicans won the championship last year. OKC is always in it, man. OKC is always that team in the playoffs. They're really strong. They're really young. They got a young core, and they just get better. And I guess, the Pelicans, I guess the game assumed that Zion Williamson was going to be this guy instead of pretty much a sex addict. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being a baller and challenging LeBron for being the king, he's a poon hound, Jeez. It gets more help. The rich get richer, man. The rich get richer, man. I have no problem with our staff. I think they did an excellent job. We made the playoffs. Next year is going to be more like we need to get further in the playoffs, but we made the playoffs. I cannot blame the staff. The staff did great. I'm not going to hate on the staff. Plus, I don't know what. Okay, wait a minute. What I do? Okay, and I guess I want to see who's available. I just want to view the candidates. Yep, that's all I want to do. But I don't want to fire anybody. I really don't. But Eric Sprostra's out there, man. Michael Stauffer's the more. I don't think they're giving Spostra a C potentials. Spostra is probably the best coach in the league right now. I think he's better than that Nuggets coach. I think that Nuggets coach was just lucky to get the players he got. I think Spostra does more with less. I think Spostra's your guy. Steve Kerr's out there. He's got 14 offers. Peterson has 0 offers. 14 offers for a Spelfer, 9 offers for Spolstra. Nick Van Exel's out there as a assistant coach. Jeff Hornacek is out there as assistant coach. Underwood, Rick Carlisle's out there. Monty Williams. You bring in Monty Williams. I'm not going to probably do it. I'm all right with my staff. We made the playoffs. Now, we need to go further in the playoffs, and if we don't go in further in the playoffs, yeah, heads will roll. But this list of coaches, man, makes you kind of wonder. These list of coaches make you wonder, man. They really do. But I'm happy with the guys we got. I'm not really just like I need to fire somebody because I don't really know what it'll do anyway. I know I want probably a different head coach next year if we don't do better. But we're a young team. We're doing good. I don't want to really mess anything up. I think the team's already good. So, teams Benjamin Walker. No, if you opt to always automate this system, only affect teams. Um, well, I probably will because he's just the assistant coach, and I get some another assistant coach. I'm gonna go and say, yeah, you can negotiate with him. Okay. So I let him go. I'm like, okay, you guys want to negotiate? That's fine. I'm not messed up with it. I am not messed up with it. You can negotiate. Y'all can go get your money. I'm not gonna hate on y'all for going and getting money. What assistant coaches out there anyway? Big Van X will be kind of cool to have too. And I guess he went to the 76ers. I think if they have their names right there, then teams are negotiating. Have already negotiated a deal. I think Nick Van Exel is with the Hawks. Hornacek's with the Nets. Falk, Tibbet. Cassell's with the Sixers. Stephen Dawkins is my assistant coach. He's still here. He didn't leave. So I don't think nothing happened. They were free to negotiate with him, but I don't think he did anything. I don't think he did anything. Well, Dawkins is still here. Still with our team. Go ahead and fast forward it. Day 5. Still there. Still there. He ain't quit. All right. Staff's still with us. We're still keeping the same staff. You do your scouting trips for the previous season. You get to do your scouting trips for the previous season. Now Malone. I just don't see no one to get really excited about with this draft. There's not a lot of really great players. I'm sure I got Eckle there already. And Juwan Carlisle was so bad at certain things. I don't think he'll serve my offense really well. Taylor Kenny, I think, was on my draft board. We need combine results. This is your chance to see some of the top spots that will be available in the upcoming NBA draft. Find these projects' official measurements and testing results. Bench, standing college shooter, moving foot jumper, college, standing NBA, half, moving NBA, pretty good. Really? They're going to draft him that high? Yeah, I think he is a high pick. I just don't see no one really in this draft that makes me go, man, these guys are really, really great. I think it's a kind of off draft. I think it's not as good of a draft as it was last year. I hate this controller so much. Juwan Carlisle, what we're looking at. Uh, James Paxson. You know one Paxson. He ain't James. It's not a great draft. Not really impressed with none of these players from what I saw earlier. Of course, at the time, I don't even remember what I saw earlier. But what I saw earlier, I was not really impressed. I was not impressed. And all right, I got available invites. I got 12 invites. Donnell Malone will not be there. I kind of know it. He's going to get drafted. Yeah, I don't think he's dropping. I would like to see Joseph Nelson. I don't think Markov will be there either. Bonner could be there. Paris Bass, no. Watson, maybe. I don't want a two-way player that I have to wait for him to get out of Europe to play. Dante Ware is interesting if we can get him. Cody Tinsley. Corey Battle. Corey Ellis Jr. 21. I don't know. Yeah, Ekdal is an early draft pick. Yeah, he's not dropping. He's not going to drop to us. No way. Let's scout one. Carlisle, some more. I got 7 invites left. Paxson will be an early pick. Taylor Kennedy's going to go off the board. Louis Moreland. Probably take a look at him. Reggie Best. Keith. Need a better small forward. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anyone that I was really scoping for. Jess Parker, BJ Graves, William Burke, Barrett, Mark Bosch. We'll scout Austin Parker. Yeah, Jason Henderson. I'm really looking for a good small forward to come off the bench. Abraham Burks. Sure. Another center would be nice too. What's the other centers I was looking at? Another center I was looking at. DJ Snow. Mid-range scoring, inside scoring, post defense. Okay, that sounds good. Pete Bonner, Paris Bass. No, he won't drop. It's too high of a pick. Corey Ellis. Yeah, that'll be it. Multiple teams haven't selected any process to work out for your team. I don't know what that means. I think we pretty much did it. Team workout results. A lot of names. Sprint. Some of these numbers I don't get. I get the shooting numbers and all that, but I like the way, at least with Madden, you could just it tells you some things. Some of this stuff I don't know where you compare it to. What does it mean? I know what the shooting means, but I don't know what the other stuff means. Good God, Moreland's a terrible shooter. Nelson's good. Parker is decent. Snow plays like a center. He doesn't hit threes. I'll tell you where would be a good shooter. Draft combine, team workout, draft combine. So that's that. I'm gonna go in the NBA draft. I wonder if I can do look at some trades. Pros a trade finder. Okay, that's what I wanted to find, trade finder. Okay, on the open market, who's willing to some good in the open market? Now, these are the only guys I can actually do trades with. And what did Bridge feel about me, about our team right now? I'm not looking to trade him. But what our team's willing to give up for him? I'm sort of wondering. You can check them and view offers for them. See what we'll get on them for the free market. 1 out of 5. We'll give up Miles Bridges. They want our first round draft pick. And we get Portis and Cody Zeller. I'm not interested in that. Obi Toppin, first round draft pick, top 3 protected, 2025. He'd be cheaper. And I'll get a draft pick out of it. And I'll have to give up a second round pick, and I get a first round pick in the 2025. I give up a second round pick, and it'll shave some money. But I'd rather have Miles Bridges than Obi Toppin, even though we would save money with that deal. Clarkson's is too old. And Eddie Lynch is not that good. He's 23 years old. And I'm not giving up a first round pick for that. First round Cavs or Cincinnati. First round pick 4, 2024, which is a high, really good pick. But they want Lester O'Connor. And I get Cam Lowry. And I'm not willing to do that. Russell Westbrook. I get Russell Westbrook. But that's a lot of my. And they want me to give up a 28 first round draft pick. And I get Dario Saric. Both are old. Can't do that trade. That trade would make no sense. What would they give him up for Robert Williams? I got more offers. Sixers, we're not doing that deal. No. Too terrible. Aaron Johnson, no. Parker, no. Valanciunas. Rob Williams is way younger. They want me to give up Kortzmaz. I got a 2026 first round pick, top 3 protected. I still don't want to do that. Dylan Brooks. I think Dylan Brooks gets a bad rap, man. I'm not really hating on the guy. I think he gets a bad rap. 2020. That is tempting right there. I actually would not mind having Dylan Brooks on my team. Kind of redemption arc. Plus, he plays for the Grizzlies, and I can get rid of one of their guys and bring them to my team, so I don't have to worry about them. That would be interesting. I don't know. I just still don't want to do that trade though. Jordan Poole, Portal. It's not as good as Williams, even though it's cheaper. Jordan Poole would be an upgrade, but 2 years at $30 million. Do I really want to pay that for a shooting guard? I don't really want to do that. Of course, Moss, I would be interested in trades for him. I would not mind trading him at all. But I want something really. I want something pretty decent. I don't want to just give him away for nothing. Worse, give me a first round pick, a second round pick. Why does that have to be 2028 though? I know that's how the NBA works, man. Some of these trades they do, it's all far in the future when they do it. First round pick Heat, that's 2026 though. I don't really want to wait that long. We're gonna look at it later. Use them as trade bait later. And they want to give up picks, which I don't mind giving up picks. Minnesota, but they usually win, so I don't think they'll be pick 34. Not really worth it. Pascal. 20 years old. Cheaper. But I don't want to give up a draft pick for it either. I don't want to give up a draft pick for. DeMar DeRozan. 30. Hell no. Not doing that pick. Not doing that deal. Yeah, their deals stink. Their deals stink. Do I have any cap holds? Suggs a cap hold. Atkins is a cap hold. James Sengun. Tudor's a he's a cap hold. Thompson and Burke, I can let them go. I can let Stevens go. Stevens can stay, I guess, but Thomas I'm gonna let go. These are cap holds I can get rid of. Uh, okay, time to draft. And that point guard that was so the rich just got richer. Now they got a star point guard now. They just got richer. As if they needed more help. They get a nice power forward too in Donnell Malone. Love this pick right here for the Thunder. With his game, I can easily see Malone being a solid contributor for the Thunder for the next decade minimum. Yep, they needed more help. They already got James Paxton with their pick. Phoenix Suns have got Oregon. What freakish Bill Paxton plays much taller due to his tremendous wingspan. Joseph Nelson, 5-star All-Star crew coming out of high school. Nelson came to lead the freshman season at USC. We're going to now show and go every game. He's ready to go. San Diego Surfer now on the clock. The fifth pick in the 24th draft, the San Diego Surfer select Taylor Kennedy. Kennedy was top of the nation this past season as a need in another score. I don't think the Surfer could have done better with this pick. So they improve. Sixth pick, they select Paris Bass. This is about where I expected Bass to get drafted. He is, without doubt, first-round talent, a player that Kings will grow to love once to see what he can do. Knicks. I think we got to trade. Nope, they did. They didn't trade the pick away. Well, most of the time they're not going to trade their pick away this early. Elite talent. They pick select Luther Cannon from Tennessee, a Tennessee power forward. Trailblazers. Peter Bonner from Texas. Oh, God. Oh, Black George. Corey Battle. Stanford. He's the best sleeper in the class. Corey Battle can jump out of the gym with a 44 vertical. Dante Ware, he's gone. I just didn't see I didn't see no reason to trade up. With Joffrey Fleming, I saw it. He had no weaknesses in his game, and I just decided to draft to I decided to make it where I could draft up in the draft, But with this class, I just don't see anyone that in the first few picks, I see stars. I see guys that can really be good. And then I see a drop. I see bench guys at best. I have a trade to announce. The Jazz have traded. So it'll go to Utah. Or it'll go to the Kings. Okay, the Kings. It goes to the Kings. Which is kind of weird because I just don't see how any of these guys are really all that great. I don't think none of these guys are worth trading up for. Greg Watson, power forward. A lot of power forwards and centers in this draft. I'm the most coached player he has ever coached. His high praise of a man with such a long history. Detroit Pistons are now on the clock. We have a trade to announce. Of course, we do a lot of trading in this drafts. They trade away Jeremy Grant, or they must have traded Jeremy Grant. They did. Sherman Fry from England. Isn't he good? This just make him a two-way player. Yeah. Yeah, because he's a two-way player. He won't play for another 2 years. And they do trade. They just have these crazy trades they do. I could probably stop it. Oh, they did trade Russell Westbrook. They wanted Russell Westbrook gone from Brooklyn, and they did it. They wanted him gone. They wanted him gone. So they got what they wanted. But they got a really good player. They go younger. And basically, all I'm doing is trying to get a good little bench together. Alan McLeod, I didn't hear much from him, but he's one of those guys. A stashed overseas player at this high, but looks actually worth the wait. I'm not waiting. I might do that, but I mean, I'm gonna be in this series for a long time. But I don't want to wait for a player. We need you now. I guess we pick at 25, so we're just gonna have to wait. Moreland, shooting guard from Texas. Connor Harden from Penn. Their hard attacks on opposing defender. His moves at the console zone, who has practiced that same move thousands of times. A highly popular one very worthy of this first round selection. And now on the clock, William Lloyd. Like I said, none of these guys wowed me. The only guy that wowed me was that Ariel kid, the last guy that was just got drafted. He wowed me, but that's about it. Now the Barons get 2 picks in the first round. Juan Carlos off the board. Yeah, I was not sold on Juan Carlisle. They picked him, though. They picked him. So, yeah, we got to find somebody. And if we go small forward, is there anyone here that just excites me? BJ Graves? No. Brandon Keefe? No. It's too, you want to get in the sweet spot. You do not want to pick badly. You don't want to pick a guy too early. Kind of want to hit the sweet spot because he may be good. Power forward, is anyone here that hits the sweet spot? Reggie Best is out there. Inside scoring, 3-point scoring, mid-range scoring, a more scoring power forward. Could be interesting to get him. Because right now I'm just looking for value. I'm just looking for value. Reggie Best is a C-plus player. Center. Reggie Best might be the guy, man, because I just don't see anyone here that just I can sit there and say, yeah, that's a surefire guy. Right now, you're going by these rankings, and these rankings are telling me Best is the best. The Best is the best guy, no pun intended, to pick. I'm kind of agreeing, even though I do want a shooting guard or a small forward or another point guard or any of that stuff. I really want a guy like that. But right now, I got to get the best guy I can get. Shooting guard kind of does intrigue me. 22 years old. 2K ranks him at 15. So he'd be close to that kind of sweet spot. But then we got Henry Jenkins, too. This guy actually has badges coming off. He's praised for defense, athleticism, 3-point scoring. Just take the entire list. Wish they organized this better. %, scouted, 75, Corey Ellis Jr. It doesn't say he plays the center. He's at a 75 right now. If I was looking at just scouting, 82%. DJ Snow's at 74 overall, center. Man, Burks doesn't give me an overall, but he's 98% scouted. Austin Parker's at 100 at 73 overall right now, but I think I'll be picking him too early. I don't want to pick him too early. Jason Henderson, 73, solid. Do you go for need or you go for the best? Shot IQ for Corey Ellis Jr. is down. Wait. GJ Snow's down for his shooting IQ. Too early. Oh boy, I'd hate making decisions. I had to make one. Good shooting guard coming off the bench. 22 years old. Reggie Best. 2 Cavs on ranked at 23. NBA.com has it ranked at number 10. 27. Reggie Best. Yes, sir. We'll finish the first round out, and then I'll start advancing this stuff. BJ Graves goes, hey, I got a power forward that can shoot some threes, man. I mean, I think he's going to be good. There's some really good players down there that we scouted really well. 74 and 73 overall coming off the bench would not be bad. It would not be bad at all. Cleveland. Hopefully not the guys I want go out the board. Billy Barrett. The Heat. Jack Humphreys. Atlanta Hawks. Jess Parker. Toronto Raptors. Willis Webster. Brandon Keefe. Not surprised to see Keefe get drafted here after leading the draft. How more made NBA 3 points than any other small forward. Yeah, that kind of makes you go, Julian Burke. Job in the center. Over the years, Wizards fans are disliking their conservative using their large pick on a player they know little about. Yep, I wasn't excited about him either. Courtney Williams. This pick right here for the Rockets with his game, I could easily was being a solid contributor for the Rockets for the next decade minimum. That marks the end of the first round. We're in the second round. Let's continue to embrace the next generation of players in the NBA family. There's a thing where you can actually. Okay, good. And we'll do that. I'm going to get it out of the way. Or I thought that's what it should have done. Did I not do that? Guess not. I said, go ahead. Look at the draft right now. 80 overall for that point guard right now. 80 overall for that power forward for the Thunder. 76, 79 for the Bobcats. They get a 79 overall center. 79 overall center at the Trailblazers. 70 overall. 76. How did my pick look? He looked good 79 overall, but he's a two-way player. 76 overall. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Coming off the and he can move to small forward too. I think that's a good pick. And he can shoot the three. He can shoot the three. I think that was a good pick. Would you like to send the job until year next? Yes, I just said that, but it won't do it. Okay, never mind. I gotta push this button. I guess. Okay, now I can do it. You gotta love 2K, man. Okay, now it did it now. We are next on the clock. We are next on the clock. And Abraham Burks is right there. Small forward. But I have the other guy that I can move to small forwards. I really don't kind of need him no more. Let's look at overall positions. Look at data, aggregates. And Burks is 98% scouted. Anyone I scouted in the second round still left. But a lot of players I scouted are gone. rank. That could tell me something, but not tell me much. One of that kid that I wanted still on here, which I don't see his name. Austin Parker's probably gone. Austin Parker is probably gone. Well, that's just terrible. Let's see. Point guard. Lambert. Wolf. Crawford. Peyton. Cook. Austin Owens. Not the guy I was looking for. Shooting guard. Mercer. Small forward. Abraham Burks. He's a C. I don't really need a small forward anymore. But might be the best player I can get. I kind of wanted a center. But I don't think there's no centers or power forwards that left that are really great no more. It's slim pickings now. Overall, 6%, 48% for Brian Felder. Then you get into the D's when you get up here. All positions. And Brooks is a C. Lamar Bosch. We're probably going to have to hold our nose and just take somebody. Shooting guard. Percent. Small forward. Kevin Lowe. Let's see about ranking. So the only thing you can do now is about ranking. NBA.com. Freddie Lyman's at 35. Lambert. Washington. Felder's at 60. 60. Remember 60. Shooting guard in here. Okay, ranks him low. At this point, you just take value. Freddie Lyman. Position rank 14th out of all the shooting guards. 11th. Marquette. Freddie Lyman. Which he kind of looks like Joffrey Fleming. He kind of does. He looks like Joffrey Fleming. Where's that put me? $73. Pretty decent. Not great, but a good guy coming off the bench, and he can play point guard too. I think we did what we needed to do. Okay, I want to end this draft now because I don't have any more picks. It's in the end. All right, draft summary. You guys kind of sort of saw it. A lot of really big. It's not bad. I don't think it was terrible. I think we got some good, valuable pieces out of it. Two players that are going to be valuable. Draft was actually better than I thought it was. You got 70 something overall players, pretty much. Not really low players at all. Players that can come off the bench and make an impact. And you got the guys that can start immediately and they're going to make an impact, like Markov, Malone, Paxson, Nelson, Kennedy. Might be great. Pass. Not a lot of 80s, though, but a lot of mid 70s players. And we did good. We got Best and we got Lynden. Pretty good. And we want both of these guys, yes. Make it happen. We want both of them. During this period, you must decide which teams you want to accept and which one you want to decline. I just don't think we can make out a trade for Elton James right now. But we will. I don't think we work out a trade, so I think we're going to accept it. Lester Atkins, Suggs, of course, are definitely coming back. Elton James could be a piece I trade later. I don't know. There's that declining option now unrestricted free agents. Pending options. Anthony Davis is out there. Mobley from the OKC. Roth Arthur from the Golden State Warriors. Jalen Green. Egbo. Kate Cunningham is out there right now. OJ Douglas. Harden. Ross. Cox. Parker. Garland. Neely. Yee. Herbert Coleman from the Surf, who looks strangely like Jalen Suggs, is out there. Mikal Bridges, I thought, wait, Miles Bridges still signed to a contract. He's not out there. Jonathan Mitchell, Anobi, Rivers, Suggs. I guess he has to agree to it, but I think he will agree to it, so I don't think I have nothing to worry about. He did talk about leaving, though, but I'm hoping he doesn't do it. Elton James. I think we're safe. You will be offering restricted free agent qualifying or doing this allows you to match any offer sheet they signed during free agency. Matt Thomas, not offered. Yeah, we're not offering him. Qualifying offer extended for him. Do we want to pay $13 million for? He's 21 years old though. I really kind of want him. I really kind of want him to stay. But Matt Thomas can go. I'm not interested in Matt Thomas. That's fair. You'll be signing players throughout your team. Teams on the shop can still sign players using their mid-level exception. Offers 3. Let me look at everything. We'll look at social media, transaction report. Where's Tristan Thomas? Guess his contract's up. Capo, Sengun. Do you wish to announce Tristan Thompson? This means you'll no longer be able to use the Larry Bird board and assumption sign out or it'll clear his cap hold immediately. Tristan Thompson, yes. Tristan Thompson's gone. Sengun, yeah. Chador. I'd rather work out a deal or use him as trade bait for future capital than just let him go. We'll let go of Trey Burke. Stevens is fine. Thomas. We'll release Thomas. Stevens is okay. Tador is good for now, but I think the reason why he's down is because of the injury. I have a feeling that's why he's not feeling all that great, because of the injury in the playoffs. Or maybe he just hates the team. I don't know. I think that's why he's doing that. Free agency. We got 11 players. Don't I? Because all this should be Jalen Suggs is the only point guard that's showing up right now. Of course, Maz, Lyndon, Fleming, James, O'Connor, Bridges, Pascal, Best, Williams, Atkins. Where's Tador? Tador should be showing up there too, though he's injured. Undecided status in Jalen Suggs. Undecided with Bridges. Undecided. Pascal ineligible. Of course, Moss ineligible. Wow, okay. Holds. We're holding for these players, though. We have free agency: LaMelo Ball, Booker, Josh Hall, Wiseman, Siakam. Ball brothers are out there. The Ball brothers. Don't that sound funny? The Ball brothers. Man, this video is getting so long, guys. I'm ready to break this up and just come back to this. Oh my God, this is long. I might just let this go as part one, man, because I'm like, man, this is tiring. I am so tired right now. Of course, we're not looking for a big free agent anyway. Signed players. There's no signed players right now. Of course, we're not looking to spend this much money. We pretty much got the team we want if guys don't try to leave me. I don't mind losing Tristan Thompson. I don't mind losing Burke. But everybody else, or Matt Thomas, but everybody else needs to stay. I can't have anyone else really leave. And if other guys leave, it'll definitely suck. We let cap holds go, so I do got some cap room now. So we'll just see how it goes. I mean, right now I'm not really interested in any of these players, simply for the fact that, I got the guys I want, but they just got to agree to stay. They just can't leave. Lamar Stevens, announce rights. Yeah, that's fine for Lamar Stevens. Actually, I don't want him to do that. All right, day two. Denver Booker goes to the Sixers. Warriors probably have reached an agreement with James. Whatever. Wendell Carter Jr. is out there contract next season with the Wild, but sure it has. Not sure it was the right business move. I'm just figuring out if these guys are coming back. We're not renouncing the rights on those players. I'm not. I want Sengun to come back too. Okay, advance one more time. Then we get into free agency. Okay, now we're in free agency. Point guard, Ball, White. Tristan Thompson is out there. I let him go. Okay, I just wanted to check and see the guys I let go should be on the market now. They should be on the market, and I should have my guys still here, right? Well, I mean, or cap holds. Yeah. $31 million, man. That's a lot for one player. But he's our star player. I can't let him go. But I don't know, when they say undecided, it's kind of freaking me out. The option on Jalen Suggs' contract has been picked up by the Sonics. We did. And I guess that holds it off for another year, and we get the bigger deal done next year. That's what I'm thinking. Because until that's cleared up, I don't really want to sign anybody right now. I don't want to sign anybody right now until that's cleared up. I could renounce for Sengun, though, and just pick him back up later. He wants $12 million. And basically, he comes off the bench. Is he worth that? Loyalty, not loyal. Personality, neutral. He didn't really do anything for me in the playoffs either. We're going to renounce his rights. He costs too much, and I think he just comes off the bench. He's nice, he's cool, but I think we can always get him back if we need him. We're going to renounce his rights. Sign players. That's what I want. Devin Booker, Wiseman. Yeah, I think Suggs is safe. I think Suggs is safe. He's safe. Fedora is going to stay, and Lamar Stevens coming off the bench, he can stay. I mean, there's no one in free agency I really want either. This has kind of been a low-brow offseason. Plus, I'm not willing to pay these guys some of the money they want. I can get these guys after free agency. Some of these, I can fill out my roster after free agency too. Plus, this video's been going on for it's almost 2 hours now. I'm tired. And none of these guys are worth paying this much money to. 22 million. I mean, good God. $30 million? 25 million. No, that's too much. Drummond. To get Drummond on my team, it's $17 million. Bobo, 19 million. Good God. You get CJ McCollum in here for a discount. That'd be interesting. Only wants $9 million. He's old though now. Anthony Simons asked for 12 points. Dude, I remember you were a rookie. Nobody was going to offer you that much money. Do every players really make this much money? Did they really make that much money? Good God. I'm getting past all this. Because these guys want too much money, and I don't want to pay them. Devin Booker got paid. LaMelo Ball got paid. Karl-Anthony Towns got paid. James Wiseman pretty much got paid. Lonzo Ball got paid. Jaylen Brown got paid. Everybody got paid. Pascal Siakam got paid. I always wanted him too on my team. Klay Thompson, yeah, he got paid. Oh, he went to the Nets. Wow, you go from being with the NBA champs to going to the Nets. Why would you do that? Oh, yeah, you wanted to get paid. Not a great free agency class. I know that Devin Booker would command a lot of money, though. That was to be expected. Like I said, a slow build. I'm not trying to buy players to buy championships. I'm trying to draft and bring in little pieces here and there and have that work out. Woo, this is a long off season. Kemba Walker is out there. 18 million. I just look at all this money they want. I'm like, I don't want to pay that. The only one I looked at was McCollum because he was asking for under $10 million. Now, if you want an under $10 million guy and bring him in, yeah, that'd be probably good. But just to pay these big contracts out, I don't really want to do it. But I might have to do it to fill out my roster. But I'm not really concerned because I can get guys during the off season. I can get guys, after this off season. Sometimes they'll ask for less money too. But we increased our cap room by not getting Sengun out there, leaving Sengun out there. A lot of money. You want the real good players, you're going to pay a lot of money for them. Markelle Fultz, $18 million. Jaden McDaniels, $20 million. Victor Oladipo, 32 years old, wants about $20 million. Jeez. Some of these prices are coming down on these guys too. Xavier Tillman, $10 million. Wouldn't be bad. I already got a guy. I'm already good at center. I could use another center, but I go with someone cheaper. All right. Ooh. Excuse me. This is really, really, really long. I would have felt this roster a little later. But we're going to keep this cap hold. I did let some gun go and renounce this rice. And restricted free agent Tador Pascaskew, whatever, accepts that qualifying offer for 2.998 million. Of course, once I sign him, I can't really trade him till later, which is fine. Let's see what went on. Social media. We didn't do much in free agency. We got some picks in the draft. We're just happy with that. Didn't do much. It is what it is. Look at the roster now. Someone had to be moved to point guard. Lyden would be good there. Lyden would be good at point guard. Wouldn't mind having another small forward and another center. Right now, I think we're short. I don't think we have enough players. Player progression. Suggs has already went up. Miles Bridges has come down. Now he's a solid B plus from an A minus. His basketball IQ dropped. How's your IQ drop? I can understand physical abilities, but how does your IQ drop? Williams, man, he went down -3. And that's kind of crazy to me. He's 26 years old. And he's regressing like this. Atkins regressed -1. His 3-point shooting went up to a C minus. Physicality, B minus, C minus. Not much loss for him. Still B potential, still good. And Eldon James went down to a C plus, B minus. Playmaker ability went up to a C, so that's good. IQ dropped. How does your IQ drop? Fleming improved. Went from a B to a B plus. B on the 3-point shooting. We're going to work with him on that. Rebounding went up to a C. Got to make him a better shooter. Pascal lost a lot. Lost on everything. Of course, he's coming off the bench. I'm not really concerned about him. And Best is just a rookie right now. O'Connor shouldn't be going down anything because he's young. He's like 19 years old. Inside game went down to a D plus. Are you kidding me? Inside D has went down to just a B from a B plus, C minus physical. Basketball IQ was already kind of bad. It dropped a little bit more. But potential still a B. So I'm trying to ignore all this. Tador could be trade bait. He could really be trade bait. And the fact that he went down -2, yeah, that's pretty bad. That's some weird player. That's some weird player progression right there, man. That's really weird. One or more teams has less than 13 men need their roster. All right, summer league. This video's about over. I'm almost done. I am almost done. We lose to the Wild by 2 points. Great. Let's go ahead and go through the summer league, get it over with. OKC, a much improved OKC, probably more improved than we are. But we beat them by 2 points. Pretty cool. We take on the Hawks, who were in the championship, made it to the finals last year. They beat us handily. And we do make the summer league bracket. We will sim up to here. Go ahead and sim all of it. Simulate summer league. Single Surf had been eliminated. The Cincinnati Bobcats have been eliminated. The Baltimore Barons have been eliminated. The Pittsburgh Force have been eliminated. Because against the league's adjustments can be used. This is due to injury rushing to one of both teams. I like to. Let's go with Game Pan. The Vancouver Wild have been eliminated. Seattle Sox have been eliminated. Well, we went the distance, didn't we? The tournament finals goes to Sacktown. We made it further than most of the expansion teams, though, in the summer league. Let's advance. All-Star City selection. There's 50 very well village chosen city. That never happens, so I don't really worry about it because they keep the same All-Star game they had it in, so it doesn't really matter. They have auto-generate rookies. Do that every year. Amen. No. Train camp. All right, I can work on some stuff. This is what I want to work on. Perimeter shooting. Elton James. Yes. Improved. Yes, that's what I wanted. Mid-range shot went up to 94. Three-point shot went up to 89. Subpar. Not great. And we're still going to work on I could go big man offense. I could just go shooting. And we will go Fleming. Send Fleming to training camp. A little bit improved, not much. And that's it. That's not, I think they should give you more, like 5 instead of just 2. But we'll have to take it. All right. I'll fill out this roster. First of all, Leiden is going to be moved to point guard. Let me go look at Leiden anyway. I got to look at these guys anyway. Move you to point guard. What number do you wear, I wonder? Number 10. Pretty cool. I dig him. He looks cool. Forearm sleeve, wears number 10. Yeah, I know this is a boring stream. I'm tired, and I've just been like, I haven't been saying much. Oh boy. Well, we can put a new shoe on this guy, make him look good. Get new players, adjust accessories. Okay, line's been moved over. Need a center, power forward, small forward. We've got a shooting guard. All right. So we got any free agents out here that are not asking for too much money? Cal Kuzma. Gomez on that wouldn't cost me much, but I don't really want him. I had him in my last series. Derek Culver. I ask for much. He matches our system too. There's Davis, Burks. $24 million cap room. I'm tired, guys. I am really tired. Small forward, another center, a point guard, 3 more players. Too cheap. You want a guy that's good. You have to pay, I'll have to pay. But I want a guy that's good. I'm willing to pay a little bit of money. I don't want to go crazy either. So they could come in and just really do good. 8 badges, 7 badges. Speaks. Need someone to come off the bench. That's pretty decent. Not Blake Griffin. No, not Blake Griffin. Cameron Oliver will be a good cheap player, and he fits our system. His inside scoring's a C though. Inside defense is a B. Rebounding's an A. Playmaking's a D. But he'll be a third wheel. We won't really be all that important. Kevon Looney. Tristan's back out there. Tristan's back out there. An old Marc Gasol. A one-star system match Marc Gasol. I don't really want that. I would love to have Bol, but I don't think we're going to pay all that money for Bol. No. Costs too much. Costs too much money. Where's that guy I saw, man? I can't find him now. I know it's partly making me tired. This air is on, and it feels really good. It makes me want to go to sleep. That's partly the problem. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking at. Because I was looking at another guy. I was like, wasn't it 7 million? No, it's only 2.69 million. He'd be a third banana, but yeah, I mean, be a cheap deal to make. He's 28 years old. I'm only interested in giving him a year deal, though. I'm only interested in giving him a year deal. I do not want to pay. I don't want to have him for 2 years. He's just there to fill out the roster at this point. And we're just going to go flat. And Cameron Alford has accepted the contract for the Seattle Sonics. Welcome to Seattle. So that takes care of one guy that we needed to put on the roster. Auburn comes in, play the third banana at center. Now we need a small forward. Small forward. You don't want to pay the big expensive contract, but we want you to come in and contribute. Jarrett Culver matches our system. Playmaking, inside scoring is an A, B. You can't shoot the three, but I don't need you to shoot the three. Playmaking's at a B, IQ's at a C. I might be getting Culver. Terrence Davis can shoot the three. Doesn't rebound, not physical, but he can shoot the three. His mid game is not great. His inside scoring is not great. But because he can shoot the three, and we need 3-point shooting, negotiate a contract. And as usual, nope, I want a year. His interest kind of went down when I said, I just want a year from you. Let's see what you can do. Just 1 year. Terrence Davis has accepted the offer for Seattle. Welcome to Seattle, Terrence Davis. Yes, sir. And all these guys can shoot the threes, so that's good. Best, Bridges, Pascal, Williams, Atkins, Oliver, Fleming, Pascal, James, Davis, Connor, power forward. So all we need is another point guard. That's what we need, just another point guard. Now make 15. Now get our roster up to 15. Of course, we cannot afford Oladipo. Don't need him anyway because we got our stars, so we don't need them. Fidel De La Cruz. No, I don't want to pay you that much. Conley. Bring on old Conley. John Wall. Trey Mann is still demanding that contract. He's still demanding the contract. I just want to see what happens if I just don't give him the contract he wants. And we bring his salary down. I know his interest is going to wane, but you're out on the free market. You're not going to make this money anywhere. You'll probably turn it down. I just want to be funny. I'm feeling goofy right now. 666. Dude, I'll give him I give him $8 million. Or close to it. I give him $9 million to play. I'll give him that. Just come back. He declined it. He like, no. I'm like, but you're not playing. You're not making any money. What's the point? You've been on free agent. I mean, you're just disgruntled. You're just not going to play basketball anymore. Patrick Beverly. That would be interesting because he's old. I know he won't. Cal Lowry at 38. Why is these guys so old? All these guys are super old. I could look at a player from the G League, which they don't have any right now. Players in the G League? I just want to fill out this roster without breaking the bank to do it. I got to remember this guy's going to be a third wheel. It's not going to be important. He's just a roster filler at this point. That's all you are. It would be nice to get a young guy that you can just plug in there and you try to get him better. Tremont Waters. Fits our system, and he's cheap. Not going to get much from him, but he can't shoot the three. He plays no defense whatsoever in the inside, which most point guards don't anyway. Perimeter D is pretty good. His playmaking is pretty good. He's not going to rebound, but he's a point guard, so you don't expect him to. He's 26 years old. A two-way player, 5 badges. Let's negotiate. And he just wants a solid $1.75 million deal. I am cool with that. We'll make it flat. Welcome to Seattle. And that fills out our roster. Not much improved, but we're pretty much going with the starting 5 we brought in. Though we can, we can look to make a trade soon. But there's our team. Team's kind of different. Got Suggs, got the rookie Freddie Lyndon backing him up, along with Tremont Waters. Well, Merkel on numbers and all on their uniform numbers and all that stuff later with these new guys I got in. Shooting guard Fleming, Tudor, and Kortzmaz. Kortzmaz is he's looking pretty old. Might be moving on from him pretty soon. Elden James, Davis, O'Connor. So that's pretty good. Lineup power. Bridges, Reggie Best, who's having it, looks good right now. He's actually have high morale. He looks pretty happy. You can tell because that green arrow is pointing up. Focus on basketball. He's from Alabama. And he's just looking to make a difference. Pascal, Bridges, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good lineup. Robert Williams, Atkins, and Oliver. Pretty much the same starting five we always had. You had Suggs, Fleming, James, Bridges, Williams. So nothing has really changed. The only thing that changed was the bench. And hopefully that'll be enough to see what this team can do. Did I make any big blockbuster free agent moves or any trades? No, but I really didn't see a reason to. I didn't see it. Maybe I should have traded Elden James for somebody in the draft. I don't know. But I just want to see what they can do in this fourth season. And then some big changes will be made if we are not, if I don't think the team is any better. But I do think the team is still pretty good. We went to the playoffs last year, and I expect the same kind of thing to happen this year. So I think the team's going to be pretty good. And we didn't spend a lot of money. So I think we did good. And Jalen Suggs will be back and all that stuff. It'll be an interesting fourth season. And I think the rookies we got were pretty good. I think they're going to be good. They're going to contribute off the bench. They're going to be really, really important. I think Elden James and Joffrey Fleming, as far as their shooting, is improved now. So we'll just see how things go. But that is my last off-season video for this series. I'm sorry it took so long, and I'm sorry it was so boring, but I feel tired. But I do feel like a lot got done. You know, that was really, really cool. Really good series. Glad to have it back. I'll be able to watch some good basketball games during the summer. So I'm enjoying that. Guys, thank y'all. Long stream, longer than I wanted to be. I felt excited to do it, but just oh yeah, the air condition, the fan had to cut the fan off because it's got too cold in here and it made me want to go to bed. I still want to go to bed, and it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But I enjoyed that one. Just remember, guys, on this, I'm streaming on Facebook right now, but if you want to watch Sonics basketball, gotta go to my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel because that's where the videos will be for Sonics basketball. Guys, thank y'all for hanging out. See you guys later. Peace. I'm going to bed.